Here are 5 scams you should be aware of. Number 1 is spin the wheel. They will basically say ABC to play spin a wheel, and they will trade you. And basically in this, you have to give them a pet, and they will spin the wheel. And like, if you do end up winning, they'll just leave the game. If you lose, they sometimes give it back, but don't fall for this. Never. Don't even risk your life. They would say you will win this, whatever it is, and so you have to give them a good enough pet. That's what it is, basically. They want a good enough pet for it. So I just gave a gold mahi-mahi fish for this, and basically, yeah. They will just spin the wheel, and most of the time you lose, and if you win it's unlikely, and you don't win anything. They will just say you win, you want to get scammed, and run away. Well, that's not normally what happens, but like, it's just an example of what would happen. But anyways, number 2 is ABC for me to duplicate your pet. So basically how this works is they'll ask you to give them a pet, and they will duplicate it to make it turn 2, but obviously they just want you to give them a pet. And yeah, so this scam is pretty obvious. Like, why would you want to fall for it? But just make sure you never fall for this. And what happens is you accept, and then they don't give it back. And when you trade them, they'll just laugh at you, and yeah, basically you don't get anything. See, that is exactly what happens. So never fall for that scam. They'll just tell you to get scammed. So yeah, don't fall for that one. The next one is when they ask you to give them an egg, and they will turn it into a legendary. So basically how this works is they're gonna hatch it, and they will get you a legendary, but obviously they'll just keep the egg. They won't give it back. So also make sure to never fall for this one either, because basically in this one they'll just do the exact same thing and don't give it back. And don't try and get it back, because they'll definitely not give it back to you. All you gotta do is just report them. Obviously I'm not gonna report this girl because she is just an example. This is not actually scamming. This is just my friend helping me make this video. And then you just get scammed. So never fall for that scam either. So the next scam is pick a door. Basically this scam is you have to pick a door, but you have to give them a pet first, and they'll basically say what you win, and obviously it's going to be crazy good, whatever it is. But first, since you can't say spin the wheel, they say play a game. So yeah, pick a door is probably one of the most obvious scams now, because multiple people have gotten scammed for this one. Probably one of the most people in Tommy got scammed for pick a door. But normally people just do spin the wheel nowadays, but this is another scam. So they'll invite you to a family and ask you to teleport, and you teleport, and they just have this set up. And they'll ask you to give them a pet, and they want a good pet, like an ultra rare or a legendary, because you win like something crazy. So never fall for this one at all, even if you think it looks really like promising. Don't risk it. So yeah, make sure you never risk this scam, because it is absolutely not good. So there we go. She asked me to give her a legendary or an ultra rare, and when I ask what can I win, she will say something absolutely crazy like a neon turtle. So it's really promising, because you really want like a neon turtle, but you don't want to lose your pet for it. So it's better to not get a good pet than to lose a pet, you know what I mean? So then you have to pick a colour, blue or pink, and so they will just move it along. And normally both sides say that you lose. As you see here, both sides, you can't win. So this is just another example of it being a scam, because as you can see right there, she literally just ran away with my pet. Okay, the next one is when they say selling pets for bucks. So in this one, you have to pay a certain amount of bucks. It's normally a crazy amount of bucks. And same thing, they just invite you to a family, and you have to teleport to them. And so basically you have to pay on the cash register, and they'll just make you pay a crazy amount of bucks, and they will make, like, you can win all sorts of pets, but this scam, don't even fall for it. Like, even if you want those pets, it's just a waste of your money. And then they pull out the pet that you can win, which is something crazy. And the amount of number that I had to pay was $1,000, which is a crazy amount of bucks, but it's probably worth it if it was real, but obviously it's not real, so don't even fall for it at all. Even if it looks promising, don't, because yeah, like I say, it's better to not get a pet than lose a pet. So yeah, obviously it takes so long to pay 1,000 because you have to wait, because you can only pay 150 at a time. And once you say you have paid, they will just just scam you and only ask to have it. They'll just leave the house and run away, and you get scammed. And you leave without your bucks. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching, and remember, never fall for scams. And also, she didn't scam me, it was an example. She gave the stuff back. And make sure you guys enjoy your day. As you can see, I still have everything I gave her. And yeah, we never meant to harm anyone with this video. We just want to help people not to fall for scams. So remember, these are all the scams that we showed you today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.